Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video and I hope you are having a wonderful day so far. So for today's video, as you guys can see, I am not in my regular filming spot. I'm on my floor in front of my dresser. I don't know why I felt compelled to film here. Sometimes you just gotta like sit on the floor, lay on the floor, whatever it might be. There was one time that I was studying for a French exam when I was in university and I was so screwed for this exam. It was like 4 in the morning and I was crying at my desk trying to learn French. I knew I was probably gonna fail and I was trying to like cram as much French into my brain as I could. And then I just laid on the floor and I was just like, contemplating my existence. What am I doing with my life? Trying to learn French. It's 4 in the morning. Anyways, if you guys can relate and you've ever just laid on the floor when you were stressed out, let me know. Leave me a comment down below. So I'm sitting here with my iced coffee. I didn't eat lunch because I really wanted to film this video, so I'm feeling like a little bit shaky right now, but I want to talk to you guys and I want to just catch up a little bit. This is already really fun for me because I don't have anything planned. I'm not talking about life tips today. I'm not talking about anything super inspirational. So you are a true subscriber if you sit through this video because I'm just gonna be giving you guys a life update, talking to you about what's going on in my life. It's probably gonna be a little bit rambly because normally I have little talking points written out on my phone. I don't have that right now. I'm just gonna ramble. It's just gonna be a chit chat video. And yeah, I'm just gonna spill what's going on in my life right now. So I feel like over the last few weeks, I have been a little bit distant on social media. So I've been uploading once a week on my YouTube channel pretty much, when normally I try and upload twice a week. And then I post a lot, usually a lot on Instagram, but I haven't been on Instagram, I haven't been on stories, and I guess I just haven't been feeling myself. And this goes all the way back to the start of quarantine. I just have not been feeling motivated. And I know a lot of people are in this position. Like, I guess it's just what's going on in the world, being stuck inside, some changes that are going on in my life. I have felt so unmotivated. Just the thought of sitting down to film, planning out a video, and then editing it, I just didn't have the motivation. It was even hard for me to teach my classes. I teach English online to kids in China. It was hard for me to do that. And when I would wake up in the morning, I just felt so like, oh my gosh, I could literally just lay in bed all day. It's starting to get a little bit better now. I think because we can see the light at the end of the tunnel, maybe a little bit. Some of the restrictions are lifting in my area. I'm in Nova Scotia, Canada, so we are allowed to go out, walk on trails in my city, which is awesome because I honestly don't do a lot anyway. I'm a really big homebody, but me and my boyfriend Aaron, we love going out on local walking trails. We'll just get like a tea or something from Starbucks or Tim Hortons and we'll go on a walk together, but we couldn't even do that, so it was just really depressing, really easy for me to feel unmotivated. And also just working from home and everything. If you didn't know, Aaron's sister moved in with us at the end of February, and obviously we had no idea that there was going to be COVID-19, that was going to happen, and so she started a new job and she had to work from home in our apartment. And we love living with Aaron's sister. She's so sweet. We get along really, really well, but my motivation to film was a little bit, decreased because she was working from home and obviously she's trying to make a good impression and she's doing a lot of conference calls because it's a new job, and I'm obviously not gonna like take my camera around and be like, hey guys, welcome to my channel, when she's trying to talk like business with her new job. So there was just like a lot happening in my life. There's just been a lot of changes. I like change in the fact that I get bored when I'm doing the same thing over and over again, but also when a lot of things change at once in my life, I start to feel really overwhelmed, and I think that's what happened, and that's why I just wasn't feeling like I could show up for you guys on YouTube in the best way possible. And I kind of felt like I had to make this life update video because I had to just like give you guys some background of where I was coming from and what's been going on and how I've been feeling. It just didn't feel right to sit down in front of the camera and be like, okay, so here's some tips to make your life better, when like I feel like I'm just going through some stuff. And I don't mean to sound dramatic because I'm fine and it's not even that big of a deal. I guess just COVID and quarantine and everything has all just been piling on, as I'm sure so many of you have been feeling, because a lot of us are in the same boat and we're all struggling right now. I I also got laid off of my job. So if you didn't know, I make money from YouTube. I also teach English online to kids in China, and then I was also working part-time as a social worker. So I kind of had those three sources of income, but because of funding and the uncertainty of what's going on with COVID, I was laid off from my social work job. So that was a little bit of income that I was no longer making anymore. And also during this time, I wasn't super stressed out about it because, like I said, I had YouTube and I had my teaching job. But also during this time, Aaron took some time off because he didn't feel comfortable going to work because of everything that was going on. He really realized that he wanted to take a little bit of a different path. So Aaron was working in construction. He is originally trained in social media, making content, filming, photography, but since he wasn't really able to find a steady paying job in that, he went and worked in construction. So he's been doing that for about a year. The days were really long. They were really hard on his body. It's physical labor all day, every day. Some days he would have to work like 14 hours and it was just getting to be a lot. And he just reassessed, like, is this actually what I want to do, or do I want to pursue more social media stuff? But the thing is that he only had a diploma from the community college. So he really wanted to advance his skills and learn a little bit more. So he decided to go back to school and take an online program, which is business administration. So he's going to learn marketing, business, accounting, like all of that kind of stuff that will really help him with his previous training in social media, content creation, filming, photography, all of that kind of stuff. So because he's now taking this course online, he can only work part-time because it's just too much. So he works 3 days a week. So as you guys can see, we're not making as much money in that sense either because Aaron had to move to part-time. And I guess I just started to think, what do I want in life? What do I want to start working towards? We're making enough money to pay all of our bills and save a little bit, but is that actually enough for what I want in my life and the goals that I want to reach? And the answer is no. So I'm 25 years old. Me and Aaron really want a house. We live in an apartment right now. We're renting, but we do want to buy a house one day, and we do want to have a family in the near future. Just doing YouTube and doing English online and then him working part-time, that's just not enough money for us to meet the goals that we want in our life. So I have made the decision to go back to work, and don't worry, I'm still going to be doing YouTube. I'm even still going to be teaching online classes. I'm still going to be putting out videos every single week because I love it and I would never give up YouTube for the world. I love YouTube so much. And you know, eventually, like if my channel were really to take off and I could be making a lot of money, enough money to be saving a bunch and to be able to buy a house, then I totally would do YouTube full time. But the reality is that YouTube is a great part-time job, but it's just not something that I can do full time right now. And honestly, I was actually really nervous to share that with YouTube, that I was going to be going back to work, because I know I talk so much about being your own boss and how amazing that is and making money for yourself and working for yourself. What you have to do is just whatever is going to bring you closer to your goals and whatever is going to make you happy. And that's all I want for you guys. That's all I want for myself. And sometimes life throws you a few curveballs, and by all means, you should totally be trying to earn money in any way that you can. But I guess I was just worried that I was going to come off as fake or like a phony, or that like I'm preaching to you guys that you should try and be your own boss and be a girl boss, and then I'm going back to work to get a regular job. I don't know. I'm just like talking out loud here. If you're still watching this, you are awesome. You're amazing. So I do have an interview for a job in the social work field next week. And honestly, I am excited about it. I'm excited to, I guess, have a little bit more structure. I think quarantine also really made me realize, like, okay, I have been stuck inside by myself for so long. Although I love being alone, I love being a homebody, I think I really just need to like get out, talk to some more people on a daily basis, and then I can still do YouTube on the side as a part-time job. And I think it will be really good for me. And like I said, having that main source of income and being able to make more money is gonna allow me and Aaron to buy a house, hopefully a lot quicker. So I am excited in that sense. But because I decided to start applying for jobs, we needed to buy a second car. So this is the other update that I just want to share with you guys. The car that we have is a 2000, oh my gosh, my foot's falling asleep. So the car that we have is a 2008 Mazda. It's so rusty. Sometimes it doesn't start. You have to get repairs on it all the time. And I've just had in the back of my mind, like, okay, this car is gonna die really soon. It's our only car, and what are we gonna do? So it wasn't a big deal because I was working from home and Aaron was just going to his job every day, so I didn't need a vehicle. But now that I'm applying for jobs, we needed a second car. The last week we've been test driving cars and we decided on a 2014 Mazda. It's silver, the same color as the first one that we had. It's only $10,000, which is amazing because me and Aaron are not car people. If it drives me from point A to point B, that's a good car in my eyes. I don't need an expensive car, and I just wanted something that was going to be good quality and something that would last for, you know, a long time. I've been trying to call insurance companies, getting different quotes, setting up payments for the car. It's just been a lot. So that's what's been going on, and that's why I feel like I haven't been super present on social media, because there's just been a lot of changes in my life and I don't want to freak you guys out. Like I said, like, you're still my number one. I'm gonna be on YouTube for hopefully a very long time, and I'm still gonna be doing videos. Yeah, I just want to be, like, I guess, more transparent with you guys. I always say this, that I want to start like sharing more about my personal life and everything, but sometimes I psych myself out and feel like you guys don't want to see that. Like, people subscribe to my channel for money tips and girl boss lifestyle hacks and, you know, organization and different things like that. But I hope you guys like hearing a little bit about my life, because sometimes I like just sitting down and chatting with you. I feel like we're friends. I just want to say, if you're dealing with anything like I am, like if you're feeling stressed, unmotivated, you don't know why, you feel like you have all the time in the world right now because of quarantine, but you just can't bring yourself to do anything, I am totally in that position and I understand. And it's hard when you're feeling guilty. You're like, okay, I literally have nothing to do right now. Why can't I just get the motivation to get up and clean my apartment or work on that project that I've been putting off? Like, why can't I do that if I have so much time on my hands? But I feel you, and you know what? It's hard to get stuff done during a pandemic. I think a lot of people are realizing that sometimes if you're not super productive, that is totally okay. And just take a day to lay on your couch, watch Netflix, eat some ice cream out of the tub, because I have done that. But anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and hit the red subscribe button if you're new, so that you can join our YouTube family. I have my Instagram, my Facebook page, all of that stuff linked down below in the description box for you, and I will see you in a few days with a new video. Bye, guys.